firstly, it's been a great couple of weeks just to be in and around the test setup and see how they go about it and, watch the big boys operate and how they're going in what is a massive series as well. A Border Gavaskar Trophy is one of the biggest ones and, it's deadlocked at 1-1 at the moment, so there's plenty of pressure around and the boys are playing really well. So it's great just to be around that setup and it is a bit of a tricky one. I haven't really had it throughout my career where I'm sort of prepping for a test match in case something was to happen and I get the nod, but then on the next minute when the toss goes up, I'm on a plane to Perth and playing over there. So it is a little bit tricky to manage, but I think it just comes with the territory these days of cricket. You play so much and you play 3 formats. It's just part of the job. So there's no excuses, and I feel like I'm in really good form still with the white ball as I am with the red ball, and a lot of the skills are pretty transferable, luckily. So. I'm just going about it and taking each day as it comes. I'll play this next game in Adelaide and then join back up with the test squad and prep there as if I'm going to play. And once the coin goes up, if I'm in the 11, I'll be over the moon. And if it's not, I'll be back in Stars colours, I think, and trying to get our season going.
So what's that like? Almost a firefighter that you could have to go at any moment and then represent your country as opposed to putting out a fire. Do you get jumpy every time the phone rings? Are you watching for news reports just in case Mitch Marsh pulls up sore at training? Like what's it like? Or even when you're at training, keeping an eye on to make sure that he's bowling. I can't imagine how difficult that would be with all the things that are swirling around in your mind. Yeah,
there is a level of that. I certainly get messages from mates and things like that saying, "Oh, you should be in," or why aren't you playing, or all this thing. And it's just, like I said, it's just part of the job. I think you learn to block out that noise and try and focus because, you focus on something too far away, you're going to stumble what's in front of you. And what's in front of me right now is the BBL and, Adelaide tomorrow night. And once that's done, I'll switch back into red ball mode and do what I have done the last 2 or 3 years and keep the prep exactly the same and prep as if I'm going to play. And like I said, if I do, it'd be great. And if not, I'd love to come back to the Stars and get our season going, and try and get us into the finals. But it is tricky and something I have to, learn to deal with. But it's a good problem to have, I suppose, being around the test setup and then playing Big Bash. It's exciting times, definitely for me.
Now, Hodgie, have you got any advice for Beau? Because you were next in line for about 15 years for playing test cricket. You had a lot of waiting by the phone. Yep. Any advice?
None at all. The problem he's got is that the Australian cricket team at the moment, they're all great guys. So you can't afford anyone any bad luck. So particularly Mitch Marsh, right, who's one of the best dudes going around where, often in sport, that's how you get your opportunity. Like it's someone else's bad luck through an injury or something like that where you can get an opportunity. So, I don't wish anyone any ill opportunity, any ill fortune, but that's generally how it happens. But yeah, that's the problem with Beau because he's probably secretly thinking, not sure if he can get through and I'd love an opportunity. But then again, as I said, they're all great guys and great personalities. So you cannot wish them any ill fortune. Only glory and luck, particularly for the next test matches. What you can do, and it's the same message to every cricketer. And it's a little bit boring because it doesn't hit the mark, but it's just keep doing what you're doing. And it's probably not what you want to hear, but that's the reality is that's what you got to do.